I had big hopes and plans for the 2024 gravel season.
Let's get that ticket to the World Champs.
Let's just say it didn't exactly go my way. On July 27th, I ruptured my Achilles tendon, leaving me in a boot, on crutches, and having to get around in an electrical scooter like an old man. While this is a sure thing to no more racing this year, I do plan to come back stronger in 2025. So this video I'll give you an update on my rehab, but I'll also share some of the things I'm working on in order to come back stronger next year. And maybe you will even learn a few things that can make you stronger too. In order to heal the Achilles tendon right, you have to be extremely careful for the first few weeks. No weight bearing, no using the leg at all, and of course, no training. To put it mildly, it is pretty inconvenient. Earlier this week, which was in the beginning of week 5 post-injury, I had my second checkup and everything looks great. They were very pleased with the progress I've made since the last time. So I was clear for more rehab exercises without the boot, huge win, and also clear for more walking. So now I can actually hump around at home without the crutches, as long as I don't do too much. So that only means one thing, and that is that it's time to intensify the training. But first, rehab time. Alright, so I just wanted to show you guys what the leg looks like after all this time living within this boot. And also, yeah, show you the crazy exercise I'm doing at the moment. Okay, so these are my legs. This is the injured one. I don't know how much you can actually see on this camera, but in the real world it's pretty obvious that it's not the same size as before. I guess that's what you can expect from all this time wearing a boot. Alright, so this is the amount of rehab I can do on my leg at the moment. Just moving the foot slowly up and down. The other one is just moving it from side to side. So as you can see, it's not much, but at least it's something. All right, enough rehabbing. Time to go for today's workout. So of course it's nice that everything is moving in the right direction and I'm able to start moving a bit more. I'm still only about halfway, still have at least 4 more weeks wearing this boot. And to be honest, it is really starting to get to my head. The slowness of everything, how inconvenient everything is, how impractical it is. When you're used to a life where you can just jump on your bike, jump into a car, get around fast. And then compared to this life where everything is slow and impractical, yeah, it is definitely no fun and not something I would recommend to anyone. Alright, so I am on my way to the gym for today's workout, and at the moment training serves 3 purposes for me. The first one is that it helps me not go insane from not doing anything at all. The second one is to try and maintain as much fitness as I possibly can. And the third one is to try and work on some of the weaknesses that I can actually work on. And my main focus right now is to work on lower back strength. Every once in a while on longer rides or in races I get lower back pain. So if I get this area nice and strong, it will definitely help me come back stronger for 2025. And on my way home, I am going to pick up something that will help me not only get better next year, but also help me to get in better workouts at the moment. As you can might imagine, training with this boot on isn't that easy, but this gadget will definitely help me to get in a good workout anyways. Let's go. Alright, so this is a body temperature monitor used to do heat training. This is relevant for me for two reasons. First off, if I do heat training, I can get a good workout in for my heart and lungs without having to push too much power, which is, of course, at the moment not possible for me with my injured leg. The second reason is that if you do heat training for an extended period of time, you can actually gain some of the same benefits as if you go train at high altitude. I've seen research that suggests that if you do heat training for 4 to 5 weeks, that you can actually gain these high altitude training benefits. But it's not as easy as just putting on a bunch of extra clothes on some of your rides. You have to train at the right temperature, and you have to do it 5 times a week. So since I'll have to do indoor training for many weeks to come, I thought this would be an excellent time to try this out. The good thing is that after you gain the benefit from all the heat training, you can actually maintain it by doing it once or twice a week. In the coming videos, I'll go way more into depth with heat training and how I'm going to implement it and all that. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you get notified. If you have any experience with heat training, let me know in the comment. I'm eager to know. Until the next one, see ya.